the number one thing that I would tell you to do, for those of you who are obviously out there working, is to ask for a raise. Obviously, you don't just go in there and ask for a raise. You want to look at possibly what is needed for a raise. One of the things that I find out with a lot of clients, a lot of friends, and a lot of family, a lot of people are really intimidated to ask for more money. Why? I have no idea. I know that over the course of my life, when I did work in debt collections and I worked for companies, I was a little nervous at one point with regards to asking for raises as well. But just make sure you cross your T's and you dot your I's with regards to that business and try and go above and beyond. Just showing up on time and doing your work is not necessarily grounds for a pay raise. You have to go above and beyond, right? Show up a little bit early, stay a little bit late, do a little extra, whatever it is that you have to do with regards to that company. My whole thing is being at the top 2 or 3 debt collectors each and every month, so that way, I stand out. So when it comes to asking for a raise, obviously, it's a no-brainer. They'll give it to you, especially for those of you who've been at a job. I mean, I asked for a credit card increase every 6 months when I worked every year. I mean, most companies will do an evaluation. Some companies don't. But every year, I'm always asking for a raise. The next thing you can do is take a part-time job to pay off your debt, right? Yes, I know, I get it. Some of you guys working 9 to 5s, you're figuring out how the heck can I work a part-time job? The great thing about today is, there are a lot of little jobs in and out where you can be a 1099 employee and work an actual job. For myself, one of the things that I did do is I did drive for Lyft and Uber. I did it for about 2 years. I used the extra money to pay off bills. I used the extra money, obviously, to help grow a business that I had at the time. And so by having that part-time job through Lyft, Uber, or whatever it is that you may find out there, there's Instacart. I remember my wife, she did Instacart at one point. There are a lot of jobs out there that you can do that you can actually start working and not have to wait 2 weeks for a paycheck. You can actually cash out right at the end of that day. And that's a cool thing about a lot of those jobs. But find a part-time job to pay off your debt. That'll help you out a lot. With a side hustle, I think that that's so important.